Sir, please once come, sir. Just to see the options here. Security options. Only chart. Okay. And the participant soon.
First.
Only one.
Only.
Okay. Just wait. In the chart. This
Post and post.
Okay. And another one is there. This one.
Enable. And in this neutral. This one. It will link a blue color.
Okay. Yes, good morning, students. All of you give your attendance in chat box. Don't give multiple times. Okay. Yes. This is the fourth unit. What is CGI? Common Gateway Interface. First, we need to go to the syllabus. Regularly, you can check the syllabus. What kind of topics I'm covering? Okay, the fourth unit. All of you, please observe the fourth unit topics. Creating simple web clients, advanced web clients I've completed. Okay, I will show more examples in this. By using a PyCharm, you can execute this kind of web programming. Now CGI. This concept I'm starting, Nana. Okay, CGI, helping servers process client data, building CGI application, advanced CGI, and web HTTP servers. Within 2 or 3 classes, I will complete this concept. So today I'm starting that CGI. Okay. So see here. I'm maximizing this. Tell me anyone, what is CGI? What is the purpose of CGI in the web programming? Okay, write in the chat box, all of you. So don't ask now questions. Okay, after end of the session, okay, we will ask the questions or any doubts. Beginning of the class, don't ask any kind of questions, Nana. Okay, first we need to discuss the subject. So today topic is what is CGI? CGI is nothing but Common Gateway Interface. Okay, CGI stands for Common Gateway Interface in Python, which is a set of standards that explains how information or data is exchanged between web server and a routine script. Now see here, the first CGI architecture diagram, how that web client is there. Web client is nothing but web browser. Okay, when the user utilizing the browser with the help of URL is nothing but web clients. Any kind of user, multiple users also there. Now what you have, web server, at the right side part you have that web server, server side script, and your database is there. So what I am saying here, CGI is nothing but between the web server and between the database, what kind of process is going on, which is performed by the CGI, Common Gateway Interface. For example, the web client, from the web client, a user will be sent a request to the server. When that kind of request, it may be link, it may request at the link, or it may be request at the file, whatever it may be. So when that file is available with the web server, then immediately it is given to the web client. So in the process of response, web server will be responding in the form of a result, maybe a file, maybe a link response. It is immediately given to the web client. Okay. Now, so script, suppose when server side scripts are there, so when that process will be done with which are available in the database. Okay, so that's why the web server will be communicating with the database. So between CGI concept you are using. Okay, Common Gateway Interface. Now see the second diagram at right side part. So here client is there. Here CGI application is there. HTTP request completed form. Okay, and which is nothing but server, which is nothing but web server, and from web server invoke CGI. Invoke CGI. After that, the CGI script will be executed from the database. Okay, and it will be giving to the server. The server will be giving to the reply to the client. So this is completely CGI application reply. First, all of you listen carefully the class. Very easy concept when you try to understand. So here again, same diagram: web browser, web server, database, CGI with dynamic content. So first, before discussing of this dynamic content, what is static content? So this static content immediately given by the server. So which request of the web browser. So web browser will be giving the HTTP request, hypertext transfer protocol. Okay, which when the server will be having that static kind of data, will be giving to the response to the web browser. So here from the server, CGI gateway is there, common gateway interface is there, which is communicating with the database. The scripts manner, when you have the scripts, so query, so that kind of scripts, that kind of query information available with the database. So between the server and web server and the database, we have, which is requesting the database and searching the query information from the database. When you have the results will be getting from the database to the CGI program, then it is returned to the okay, web server. From web server, it is giving to the web browser. So this is completely dynamic content, not static content. Okay, static content will be completely managed by the server and browser. There is no problem. Okay, but for the dynamic content only, CGI gateway will be involving. Now see here, I will show the example program to you. First, what I am saying, the concepts, please listen, Nana. CGI functions. So CGI having some kind of functionality. So CGI parts method, CGI parts underscore multipart, and CGI parts underscore header part, and CGI dot test, CGI print underscore environment where as age, and CGI dot print directory method, CGI dot print underscore form, and CGI print underscore environment. So these are the generalized methods which are available in the methods or functions in the CGI. Now see here, environmental variables which are supported to the CGI. Document root, HTTP cookie. So when you are opening any kind of web browser, they are sending the cookies. Okay, some these are security cookies. Okay, HTTP host, script file name, script file name. These all kind of script file name scripts are executed by the CGI programs with the help of database. And path HTTPS. HTTPS is nothing but hypertext transfer protocol service or system. Next, HTTP underscore user age and d. So script underscore name. So which are nothing but generalized variables to CGI. Next, HTTP headers. Okay, so content type. I'm using this all kind of variables and functions headers into our program. That's why I'm telling to this one. Okay, HTTP headers, content type, expires, location, set cookie, content length. Just understanding purpose and so we have some kind of advantages and disadvantages regarding that CGI. First, advantages. CGI scripts are portable, language dependent. Okay, CGI can perform both easy and complex tasks easily, helps in dynamic communication. What I told previously, but it is not for static communication, it is for only dynamic communication, which is completely language independent. Any kind of language, you can use the CGI programs. You can use the CGI program in the Java language, PHP language, and Python language. Any kind of language, you can use the CGI concepts. Okay, so here some kind of disadvantages we have regarding that CGI. Please see, Nana. The CGI scripts may create a lot of traffic since there are a lot of requests from the client's server. When have the traffic means many kind of traffic is nothing but here many kind of requests are from web browser to web server. That is nothing but traffic. Sometimes it may be very complex to design and program the CGI scripts. Okay, CGI programs may be little vulnerable regarding the security considering how freely they are available. Okay, this is a introduction concept. These first slides are introduction concept. So compulsory in our you need to execute a program in our CGI program. You need to install this XAMPP software installation. Anybody write what is XAMPP, Nana? What is XAMPP? XAMPP. What is the abbreviation of XAMPP? Anybody write in the chat box? What is X? What is A? What is M? What is P? What is P? Right, anyone? So previously we seen another sub. Okay, XAMPP software also there. Okay, what is XAMPP software? What is XAMPP software? You need to write. So see here, I'm taking a notepad here. So XAMPP is nothing but any kind of cross-platform. X is nothing but cross-platform. Any kind of platform you can install it. A is nothing but okay. XAMPP. Anybody tell me that? What is X? What is A? What is M? What is P? P is nothing but Perl. Okay, P another P is nothing but PHP. Okay, M is nothing but MySQL. Okay. It is used to PHP programs, sir. Very good, Vishwanath. Very good, Nana. So not only PHP programs, first you can see that So see here, XAMPP tutorial Java point. XAMPP is an abbreviation where X stands for cross platform. Any kind of platform you can utilize. A stands for Apache Tomcat server. A stands for Apache Tomcat server. M stands for MySQL, and P stands for PHP and Perl respectively. It is an open source package. Okay, I am posting this into the chat box. Please note down. Okay, now see here how to install XAMPP. First of all, listen. XAMPP server. Download for Windows 10. In my system, I have Windows 10. So go to this Apache friends. I'm giving the link also to you. Go to this, you can install this one. Why? Because it contains a 164 MB download, 64-bit, and version is recently 8.1.2 PHP, like that. Okay, you can utilize this XAMPP server to Python also. Okay, I already installed in my system XAMPP control panel. Okay, this is a server, is very simple. Okay, this is our server XAMPP control panel v3.3.0, which is start is nothing but actions. We are starting the XAMPP server starting. We are start the XAMPP server, and configuration is also there. So in the PPT you can see that so this is the installation part. You can download it and double click it. It can easily download it. After that, how to start XAMPP server? It is a slide. Now see here, first completion of these slides, I will explain the program. First CGI program using Python. Configure web server. We need to do the configure the web server. In our website, our web server name is XAMPP server. Okay. Option directory and add handlers. So why we are adding option directory and add handlers, I will show to you. Okay. Write the CGI script in the correct format. These are the rules and conditions to write the CGI program. Write the CGI script in the correct format. Save the file in a different directory. Run the script in the URL. So this is the first CGI program to write the conditions. Now see here, this is a sample image only, not a program. Example CGI program. So we saved this program with the demo.py. Okay. So in the C directory, XAMPP, the XAMPP folder, htdocs. htdocs is another default subfolder is a example. It is our folder. Example is nothing but our folder. Demo.py is nothing but our Python script file. So in that script file, it is a first line. The first line need to completely, you should write with the hash with and prefix. This is prefix. We are called, this is prefix. Hash symbol with the exclamatory symbol. Then C: users, VASM, app data, local programs, Python. This is where you have the Python exe file. Where you have the Python exe file. That entire path you need to copy here. So before this Python programming, Python path, okay, you need to write that hash symbol and with exclamatory symbol before the prefix. So now you need to write a script like this: print content to type text / HTML /r/n/r/n. So this content type is nothing but which is This is nothing but, okay. So which is redirecting this redirecting this HTML page to the web browser to web server. Okay, next print HTML, print header part and print title. Hey, there title, print header. So header part we are starting here, we are closing here. I'm showing one example, Nana, don't worry. And this is a title part. Between the header part, we are writing the title part. Now I took body. This is a body part. In the body part, I took another statement which header one. Then close the HTML. This is starting. This is closing. So we are getting output like this. So this is a previously script program we wrote in the demo.py. So when we are running this program, we are getting this kind of output. So which is this script file will be rendering and redirecting to the from web browser to web server. So between that, CGI will be involving that, and which is this script file will be getting from the database, and which is processed by the CGI, and through help of the CGI, the web browser will be executed this script to the, and it is giving to the web browser the form of HTML format only. Okay, this is a scenario. Next, this is only we are executing this script program in the IDLE only. So you already know this IDLE. Okay, integrated development learning environment. Suppose in the same demo.py, what is our file name? Demo.py. See here, demo.py. So which I want to run in the server. What is our server name? In the XAMPP server. XAMPP server. So localhost example demo.py. So my first CGI script. So in that, what kind of information is there? Here, my first CGI script is there. So my first CGI script information, the body part, what kind of information I wrote, that will be displayed in the server. My first CGI script with the header 1. Now see the example 2. This is another one, hello.py. Same, you need to write. So this is nothing but C colon Python 27 python.exe. This is nothing but completely Python executable path. Before it, compulsory you need to write hash symbol and exclamatory symbol. This is a script, simple script. After that, you can execute in the IDLE, but and as well as you can execute this program into the server also. Our file name is hello.py. So see here, hello.py. Now, what kind of output I got? Hello world. This is my first CGI program. So this kind of part I written into the body part. Hello world. This is my first CGI program. So simply the server will be executing this kind of script programs with the help of CGI and database. Okay. So okay, this is also another example regarding CGI. After that, we will to execute. So first line in the script must be the Python to Python executable. First line to be printed content type equal to content type colon text slash HTML followed by blank line placed in CGI directory. So these are the rules. So this completely Python executable path. Before that, you need to write hash symbol and exclamatory symbol. So this is print content type text HTML slash R slash N slash R is nothing but which is for redirecting, rendering the script of redirecting from web server to web browser. So this is a syntax. Okay. So this is completed. Now we are going to see that. Now I am going to XAMPP control panel. XAMPP control panel. Simply we are starting the XAMPP server. Okay, server is started. When how to identify server is started? XAMPP application directory is the XAMPP. So this XAMPP software is okay loaded into the C drive. So checking for prerequisites, all prerequisites found in initialization modules. So which kind of statements are occurred? So now go to config. Okay, configurations. So click on click on this Apache. Okay, Apache Tomcat httpd.conf. So click on this. Okay, click on this. Okay, then this kind of information we will get. Simply use the Control F button. Control F button. In this button here, you should write ADDH. So we need to find out adheres. Find the next. Okay. Add handler. Okay. Go to here. Add handler CGI script dot. So this add handler CGI script is nothing but which is useful to PL is nothing but Perl, ASP, and Python. So instead, we don't have any kind of .py extension. You need to take .py. Then you can save it. You can save it. Okay, now enough. Minimize it. Okay. Minimize it. Now go to this is all kind of windows. You can minimize it. Go to this PC and C drive and OS. So XAMPP. See here in the C drive, XAMPP web server will be loaded. In that, one kind of default folder will be available. std.ocs. In that, previously I created KMM folder. Okay. Now I am created another folder that is nothing but students. Take any kind of folder. Students. My folder name is students. So previously what I had done? So I created a Python file. So in the Python file, what kind of information I have? See that. IDE with open it. I edit with IDE, IDLE, and edit with IDLE 3.1.10. Now open it. What kind of information you got, Nana? So see that this is Python path. This is Python path. Up to this one, this is a Python path. Okay. Before this Python path, I will show the Python path to you. Before this Python path, what kind of prefix I wrote? Hash symbol and exclamatory symbol. Next, print content type :text /HTML /r/n/r/n like that. I wrote. Up to this is a simple script program of HTML. Okay, this is a starting tag. This is ending tag. So in between header part I took. Okay, this is a header part. Okay, this is a closing of header part, and you need to close the header part. Okay, this is the body part. So in the header, these two the header part, hello DS students, I wrote a print statement like hello DS students. Next, this is the body part. Okay, in the body part, what I wrote? Print hello AML students. So close the body part. Now save it. Save this. Then run it. Okay, run module. Very good. So we got this output. Content type :text /HTML header hello DS students. Okay. What kind of information you have in the header part will be displayed. Next, in the body part, what kind of statement? Hello AML students. So body HTML. So why we got this kind of output means this script will be This kind of scripts will be available in the database. From the database, the CGI program will be taking, CGI interface will be involving and taking from the database, and it is giving to the web server. The web server will be executing this kind of scripts. Okay, and it is communicating with the web browser, and in the form of HTML only it is giving the output. This is a specified output. So see here, I'm writing this entire code in the chat box. Okay. This output also I'm posting into the chat box. Just wait now. Okay, this is the output. So we in the IDLE we got the output. But what about web server? So first you need to check the path of Python programming. Where you have the Python? Program files, need to go to program files, Python 310, and here this is our Python exe file, executable file. So simply need to copy this path, see program files Python 3, and like that. Okay, and you can paste this path here where you have the exam server, and just wait and double click it, and XAMPP, and by default folder is stdocs, and I created students folder. The student folder, nothing is there. So simply I'm copying this previous file. Okay, previous file. I'm coming to students. Okay. So open with Notepad. Okay. This is the path of the Python programming. Compulsory prefix hash symbol is required. Now I'm changing some kind of information. Little bit. Nrec AML Nrec. Okay, save it. So I'm changing the file name also here. Test.py. We are giving the extension as test.py. So simply you can execute this with IDLE, edit with IDLE, edit with IDLE, like that. So we are getting this kind of information. We run it, run module. Okay, we are getting output like this. Hello DES NRE students. Hello AML NREC students. We need to open this path into browser. So what is our path? So take a web browser. So we are taking a local host here. Local host is nothing but which is IP address. So what is that by default IP address? 127.0.0.1. So https://